So this was my first try at it, and it worked out great. So Sharon and I are kind of cruising Bay Street here on a Saturday afternoon, almost early evening, and we're fixing to meet up with a few friends and have some hearth-fired pizza. Kind of looking forward to that. 9:15 this morning here in Beaufort, South Carolina, and stepped off the boat and decided to walk down the street a little bit and look and see where things are. There is a Publix. It's about a mile walk, no problem. And I needed to get a prescription refilled. And a lot of you probably might wonder how you do that on the loop. Do you have good success at it, that kind of thing. So this was my first try at it, and it worked out great. I decided about a year ago, before we started on the Great Loop, to move on my prescriptions to Walgreens. And because Walgreens, there's pretty much one in every town, close by anyhow. And yeah, all I had to have was the prescription number that's on the bottle. And you can tell them that number, and you just ask them to refill that number at that location where you are, and they can go into their computer system and find it, and yeah, no problem. So got another month's supply of medicine, and everything's good. So that worked out pretty well.
And we're leaving Ladies Island Marina at 5 minutes till 7 Sunday morning. We've been there for 6 days waiting out some bad weather, and it's time to move on. I'm gonna go to Dataw this morning and get some diesel, and then we are going to Seabrook Island, South Carolina for the night, and then Monday we'll head into Charleston. That's Elliot, Show and Joe. We were leaving the marina, and they are anchored out here, right down there. And we were leaving the marina this morning, and we had dinner with them last night and about 8 other people. And we had talking about Rat Island Yacht Club, which is our home boat club in Blackfoot, Florida. And Art goes, you know what? I'm gonna get you a hat. So we were leaving the marina this morning, and we saw him taking the dinghy over the shore with their dog Ollie, and we hollered at him, and he came over by the boat, and we gave him his cap.
Well, from the flybridge of the Grand Plan, Sharon and I have just left Dataw. I hope I'm saying that right. Dataw Marina, where we took on some fuel. 105 gallons, and that's since we left Palatka, and that was 3 weeks ago. So I'm pleased with that. I think I looked at the trip meter, and 584 nautical miles from Palatka. So I'm very tickled about the fuel economy. Only running the engines at about 1,300 RPMs, and it gives me good cruising speed. A lot of current, a lot of places up and down the intercoastal and some of the tributaries. That's what we're on right now. It's the Morgan River. The Morgan River flows into the intercoastal waterway, and it took us about 45 minutes from where I turned off the intercoastal to get to Dataw Marina. So everything's going real well so far. We left Beaufort this morning at 7:05, something like that.
It's right at 7
Right at 7 o'clock, and left there, and we had a wonderful time. I'm ashamed to say we didn't get a lot of photos and videos. We took a really cool golf cart tour, but the guide was kind of persnickety about his voice being heard or his image being seen on the camera. So it kind of pooped my party. So anyhow, we did take a few pictures. I'll show you that, and had a great night out last night with about 6 other loopers. Sharon and I did, and had a great time. So we'll throw some pictures in here, and like I said, we had a great time. So far, everything's been fine. We are en route to Bohicket Marina, which is in, why do I always forget? Seabrook Island, South Carolina. And we'll spend the night there. And then tomorrow we get to experience the Charleston, South Carolina experience. So we'll try to get you some more footage before we get into Seabrook Island. And that's it from the fly bridge. See you later. Well, good morning from Bohicket Marina in Seabrook Island, South Carolina. Sharon and I are leaving right now at 7:20. We left the dock at 7:25, and what a peaceful night last night we had. We were both just real tired. We spent 10 hours getting here yesterday, and we slept like a rock, and that's something we needed. We hadn't been sleeping well lately, so glad that happened. Bohicket Marina, I highly recommend. It's very nice. It's a very big marina too. It was like I think 8 finger piers to it. Everything faces it's like a condo development built on the face of it. A couple of nice restaurants. There's a couple of there's a bait shop there. This is pretty much a seaport. A lot of shrimping out of here. A lot of sport fishermen. They go out to the inlet there at the Atlantic and go out and do some deep sea fishing. Sharon and I are going to try something a little different today, and it's because it'll save us a lot of time. And the weather is just predicted to be just beautiful out in the Atlantic, just offshore. So we're going to take advantage of cutting about 6 hours of travel time off and go outside in the Atlantic and enjoy a little bit of Atlantic coastal cruising. So y'all keep us in your prayers. We'll show you the sights along the way. Well, it's about 8:30, and we are out here in the Atlantic, and a little different than the prediction usually is. The prediction was for seas at 1 foot at 3-second intervals, and that was a little bit different as we came out of the Dataw River inlet into the Atlantic. Had to stick our nose out in here about probably about 8 or 10 miles, and now I've already made my turn back toward Charleston, and that put me into a little bit deeper water, which makes the seas a little bit more calm. And now I've picked up a southerly wind component, so it's kind of pushing us a little bit, and it's made the ride a whole lot smoother. I'm sure Sharon is much more happy right now downstairs. So anyhow, we're doing good. It's beautiful out here, and the seas, like I said earlier, I think I said earlier, was predicted to be 1 foot at 3-second intervals, and that's about what it has turned out to be now that I'm making my approach to Charleston. So things are going good.